points for the Chargers, and they score!
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the show. My name is Ben Barber, and I am very, 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 very excited because today we're going to be talking about all sorts of fun stuff. You know, like I think the world needs more fun, and that's what this show is about. And that's what this business that I'm interviewing today is all about. We are here with Herbie Hicks from Reality A Games. Herbie, how are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing great, thanks. So tell me a little bit about Reality A Games.
So we're a little game store in West Warwick in Rhode Island, obviously. We have a pretty decent-sized place in a little plaza next to Boomerangs. We've got a whole bunch of cool little businesses in my plaza with me. Nice donut shop, nice pizza place. Can't complain.
Awesome. Well, I wouldn't complain about those two things either. How long have you been in business?
I've been in business about 10 years now. Got to be going on my 10-year anniversary pretty soon, actually.
Hey, that's awesome. We are not 3, 2, 1, but me and my producing partner and I are celebrating 20 years of working together this year.
Congratulations.
Hey, thanks. It's a lot. I think I'm going to get rid of him. This is the end of the road. This is the end of the road for Dave. I hope he's not watching. He is watching because he's our director of digital programming. But Dave, you're out. It's true. I'm going to replace you with Herbie. If you would like the job. Herbie.
I mean, I have a day job. Might as well have a night job.
There you go. This is more of a whenever.
Whenever
situation.
is very, very suiting for me.
Okay, perfect. Tell me what kind of stuff that you do, because there was a Reality A Games location here in Westerly before, right? Or something similar.
Well, that was my
pop-up
business partner.
Okay.
I was with him for like 8 years.
Okay.
It's still the same good old store, same good old guy. We have absolutely no bad blood between us. He's cardboard.
Should we create some bad blood?
Oh no. He's actually a great guy.
I'm kidding. So tell me a little bit about what you guys do at Reality A Games.
Okay, so we play lots and lots of games, obviously. We got some collectible card games like Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! We also have a lot of board games. A little bit less on the board games these days, but also video games, tons and tons of video games, lots of retro stuff. Every once in a while we get some of the newer stuff in, but mostly retro.
It was very fitting that you happened to be here today when we brought the PS5 into the office for the first time.
Yes, I think that's going to be absolutely fantastic. Your office looks fantastic, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll take all of the credit for it, even though none of it belongs to me. I will take the credit that it looks fantastic. I put everything together myself. I picked out all of these beautiful plants myself. Don't you know Patrick, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Just go with it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just when you see him next time, if you can be like, your business partner did such a great job in the office. He told me that he put everything together himself. He told me that he bought everything that himself. He told me that he picked out all the plants that he does. Okay,
I will happily do that.
Fully lean into it.
Yep.
Just fully lean into that. Do you guys do you have like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, stuff like that? Do you guys have collectible cards that you sell there for those things? I do
that on a Whatnot stream, actually. I do a lot
of
collectibles on that stream, a lot of waifus. That's what my audience craves.
Love it.
But I do Magic there sometimes. I do Yu-Gi-Oh! There. Some of the older card games that died in the shop, I peddle there. Lots and lots of people seem to be very happy with it. It's funny because I wasn't expecting to do Whatnot a second time, but I did it once with a couple of guys. They were good, but we went our separate ways because Whatnot had an issue for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're back, and I'm back on there. I'm Zorn Alucard on there. It's a very, very nice time.
That's awesome. I think that people are not enough people are talking about how big social shopping is now.
It's insane. I absolutely was floored, honestly. because I have a website, obviously, and
Right.
I hardly get any traffic through there, but holy dear Jesus.
And you don't even need like a large audience or a lot of people watching for it to be really effective on
That's true.
Whatnot.
I mean, I see a lot of people from Whatnot come into my shop, a lot of the Pokemon guys. The reason why I don't do Pokemon is because I have so many people that do Pokemon that come into my shop, and they
Sure.
just like grab all the stuff they can. I have one guy, Jimmy BK. He comes in. He's a great guy. He actually is in more this area than closer to mine, and he'll drop like $3,000 to $4,000 in just one go. Like, oh, you got a whole bunch of Pokemon. Here we go. Of course, we give them nice deals and everything like that. But,
Sure. Sure. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't give them some nice deals. But that's incredible. It's a world that I am just sort of exploring and getting into. And I purchased the first things that I ever purchased on Whatnot a couple weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was just some and by the way, people think like when you go on the internet, right, and you're thinking like TikTok, Instagram, stuff like that, where you see a lot of, especially like TikTok and the newer social platforms, you don't think super local. There's both. And you can set, if you're selling on Whatnot, you can set for like local pickup.
Oh, yep. I do local pickup myself. Yep. I got a lot of the people that I didn't even know existed in the area through local pickup.
It's crazy. And now they come into your store.
Yes, they do.
And now they're there. And now that you got them.
Yeah. I mean, I have one customer. It's fun because she brought her mom and then her grandmom. And it's funny because she buys Pokemon cards. And then she liked all the Sailor Moon cards because she's a Sailor Moon buff. And then she brought in her mom, which likes the waifu cards. And then grandma comes in and was like, oh, somebody's trying to outbid my daughter. No, I'm getting this for my daughter or my granddaughter. It's really, really funny.
Oh, that's awesome. That is fantastic. We, yeah, I just put together a live streaming situation for something that's like, this company is going to use it for lots of stuff, but one of the main things that they're going to use it for is Whatnot. Are you familiar with VFriends?
Yes, I am familiar with VFriends.
Okay, so I just put together with their new with Danny, who's their new live streaming producer.
Nice.
Danny and I just put together their Gary's new setup for live streaming. So starting tomorrow, you guys probably aren't watching this live, but starting tomorrow, they're going to be doing a new version of Tea with Gary V. And there's PTZ cameras everywhere and a whole bunch of stuff that I was able to geek out about. And and then it's really nice when you're setting up stuff with other people's budget.
Oh, I would imagine.
He was like, Danny was like, all right, what camera should I get? And I was like, I would do these. And he was like, I should have given you a high number. Like I should have given you a stopping point. And I was like, okay, yeah. These will work too. But I was like, listen, I don't know. Company's worth 350 million a year. So, whatever.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's definitely a good budget.
Here's $25,000 a camera. No. Okay. Like, there's also a reason why they're worth that much money, but obviously, so I was also on my first Whatnot stream recently.
Okay.
With Team Gary. So that
sounds awesome.
That was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Whatnot is absolutely amazing. I love the whole feel there. There's a lot of camaraderie with a lot of the different groups I go to. I started off in the West Warwick group, and now I'm in the anime group. It's really, really inviting too, because other creators will come into your stream and like support you.
Yeah, that's really awesome. It's it feels more like Twitch, but for purchasing things, but like you can sell.
Yes,
it's great. Like the community aspect of Whatnot feels more like the community aspect of Twitch to me than like TikTok Shop or anything like that. Like
it is.
It's
much different.
Yeah, it's like friends. Like you become friends with these people and you chat with these people and
I have a Discord server with all the people, and I never thought that I'd be talking with all my customers like that.
Yeah. But it's great. I have a friend who is a video game content creator, and actually has his own series of children's books now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's fantastic. He does a lot of family friendly content. And he actually just did a keynote in Utah this weekend for some Lego convention or something.
Okay.
You should actually have him come down to the store sometime. He's based in Boston. His name's Brian Saviano.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to look it up, it's Bricks O'Brien. And actually we feature a lot of his gaming content on 321 on our website. But
I'll definitely check him out because that sounds.
You know what?
Cool.
Actually, don't check him out because Brian gets enough love, and I don't like him that much. So, Brian, no, I rescind my plug for Brian Saviano, aka Bricks O'Brien. Although the Pro Gamer's Guide to Healthy Habits series is a lot of fun. So his children's books are they're called Pro Gamer's Guide. And they are like Pro Gamer's Guide to Making Friends, Pro Gamer's Guide to Healthy Habits. Like, hey, kids.
That sounds really cool.
Yeah, like, hey, kids, you love playing video games all night? Me too. We got to take a shower.
Yeah.
We got to brush our teeth. We gotta go meet some friends IRL. You know, we gotta do some of the maybe not so many energy drinks and jelly beans all night.
Yeah, touch trash sometimes too.
Yeah. But let's enjoy the video games.
Oh, of course.
Let's enjoy the video games. You can do both, right? You can exist in both places. And then the second one was about how to make friends, and the third one was about how to defeat trolls or bullies. But they like take the shape of trolls, like real trolls. So it's a cute series, and he's got a fantastic illustrator named Kevin Hinkle that I think you would also love to meet.
Oh, definitely. I always am in the market for illustrators.
Kevin is amazing, and Kevin has a bunch of his own work that he's done separately from that, and he did the illustrations for a graphic novel a year or two ago. He's just fantastic. Brian travels a lot now. Amsterdam, TwitchCon. He just raised.
Oh, wow.
He and his team just raised $300,000 for Stand Up for Cancer, I believe.
That is amazing. Good
but he used to come to Springfest every year and hang out with me, him and Kevin, and they don't do that anymore. Brian. So anyway, say I'm a newbie.
Yeah.
Say I'm hypothetically, all right. Say I'm just a guy that likes to play sports video games on PS5.
Okay.
And I've never the only thing that I've done with Pokemon Go is when playing Pokemon Go with my nephew who made me do it.
Well, yeah.
Or Magic the Gathering was a thing I remember other people talking about when I was a child, but I never really got into it. What am I experiencing walking into? Like, how do you get me into this world? Like, what do you tell a newbie into all the cards, the games? Like, what am I looking for when I come into your store and I just go, Herbie, I'm in your hands?
Well, normally
be gentle.
Normally what I do is I find out which route that you wanted to go. If you want to just have some fun, I'd point you towards Magic. But if you want to do some fun and collecting, I'd point you towards Pokemon. Pokemon is absolutely the biggest boom in the entirety of existence right now. The collector's market is going and fiending and, scalping. It's a wild time. But if you want to just have some fun, I would point you towards Magic. There's a lot of availability for different things. I have welcome decks, so I can just give you a deck and be like, hey, you want to play? I just recently taught somebody how to play with 2 welcome decks. I want to say last week it was. And I also point people towards Commander Nights. Commander Night is absolutely fun. It's on a Friday for Friday Night Magic. That's the big thing for Magic players.
Okay.
And a lot of my community, even in my store, is very welcoming, very awesome. I have a Magic deck tech guy that helps me out from time to time.
Awesome.
I have mostly just a mom and pop shop, just me working with my wife, my family. And I do have quite a few volunteers and helpers, but
awesome.
Mostly it's for
a family business. Yeah, for absolutely. Absolutely. Do you guys? I know that this is. I don't know anything actually. I should specify with I don't know anything.
Fair enough.
I'm under the assumption that D&D Dungeons and Dragons
Mhm.
is more of an imagination game. But there's a lot of. Do you guys do anything with Dungeons and Dragons?
Oh yes, we.
I
do
would
have-
assume. I just don't know what it. I don't know the world, and I don't know what it is. I know what it is, but I don't know like what you would go into a game store for.
Yes, we do Dungeons and Dragons days. We have lots of people that just come in. We usually do. All right. Well, we have a middle room besides our back room where we store all of our stuff. In our middle room, we have a large table for people to play D&D at. Or other TTRPGs, which are tabletop role-playing games. I created my own, so I'm a little bit biased.
Tell me everything.
So I created Reality A Games, which is the whole store itself, but Reality A is actually a tabletop role-playing game, which I basically brought from the ground up. My game is more of a modern feel. It is slightly dystopian, as in a cataclysmic event happened, but we got through it instead of the normal dystopian, we're all dead now and we have no government and anarchy everywhere. I actually kept it as, the government just recovered, man.
Oh, nice.
Everybody's different, but we got some new rules. Magic real, so we got laws on magic. People who have psionics, because psionics is a thing. They obviously don't have rules upon them, because if you want to try and go that route, it's not going to go well for you. We have a bunch of different things that you can play, but mostly you're playing humans. I do have a little book. It's got the monster manual, the DMG, and the player's guide all in one. So nice and easy to pick up.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. I love that you started your own game. That's really awesome.
I have a lot of projects. I'm working on a bunch of different side things, working on another tabletop RPG with a friend of mine. I got an app that I'm looking at possibly delving into. Also writing books, stuff like that.
That's awesome. What are the books about?
The books are about my game world, Reality A. So it's
nice. So they're like novels or
okay. They were going to be just little short stories, but they ballooned from there.
All right. I love it. Maybe we'll see an HBO show about it someday.
Well, that would be pretty cool.
That would be great, right? And then you'll remember that you were on here.
I mean,
you'll be like, Ben, you got me that HBO. I didn't do shit, but
I'd be like, hey, want to come up to a cool suite?
Yeah,
do a nice radio show.
Would love to. That's really cool. I want the dice. I want the D&D dice.
Yeah.
And I think because that I'm not a D&D guy already. Mm. So I think, but you do know that I'm on social media a lot.
Yes.
I bet you can guess why I want the dice, what series I want because of.
I mean,
specifically TikTok.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of the ones out there, like Critical Role and stuff like that.
No. It's way lamer. As far as D&D goes.
Okay.
No, it's Roll for Sandwich.
Roll for Sandwich.
It's just Roll for Sandwich. I just want to roll
that.
I just want to roll for my sandwich.
That's awesome.
I just want to do a D20 sauce roll. Do I know anything about the D&D stuff that he talks about? Absolutely not. But do I want to roll for my sandwich and see what yeah, absolutely. I love
that. Actually sounds really cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to go home and do that.
You should.
I have tons and tons of dice. I need to roll for my sandwich.
But he puts really weird stuff on it because it's obviously it's one of the biggest things on TikTok for the last several years. So, he'll put like foreign sardines with pickled something or other and all sort marshmallows and stuff that are, some of the choices for the various rolls. Don't do any of that. don't do any of it. Just stick to turkey, lettuce, different types of cheese.
I mean,
whatever.
I'm sure that there has to be some sort of all right, if you're not as adventurous, use this table.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Actually, I think that there's a roll for sandwich cookbook now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
I don't know why I'm plugging roll for sandwich. He's got enough. This is like the Brian Saviano thing. You guys have enough. You have enough. You don't need me to plug you. You have enough. Where can people find you if they want to come into the store?
We're 297 Providence Street in West Warwick. We are at the very front of the plaza because it's like I said before, a small plaza. We have a warehouse in the back, which is technically covered with posters, but people still go there from time to time to try and get to my shop. And I'm just like, that's my warehouse. I've gotten phone calls from people literally being like, hey, Reality is supposed to be here. I'm like, actually, yes, we are. We're right in front. You're currently in front of my warehouse. There are posters, yes? Oh, yeah. Well, that's not the store. No, that's my warehouse. It's where I keep all of my extra stuff that I don't want to put in my shop because they won't sell.
And will the wife not let you keep them at home? Is it just too much?
I mean, there's a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff. I literally have a pallet of Magic cards back there. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's like almost 1 million cards, and it's a mountain. I've literally talked to friends of mine who have been like, hey, you got this card? And I'm just like, do you want to climb the mountain? And everyone knows what I'm talking about.
Oh man, I want to have a reality show based around your business. I think we should send cameras up to follow you every day at work and just see this world that's happening.
It'd be the weirdest Pawn Stars type ripoff ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
let's do it.
I can say that it would be very interesting. I have people come in sometimes with like $20,000 collections being like, give me all $20,000. And I'm just like, I need to make money to keep my lights on.
Yeah.
And, I would like to pay myself someday. So like, how about you work with me?
Yep. It's an interesting, I mean, I bet that there's never like, well, even when you have dull moments, right? Like even on a slow day, you're like, well, I'm surrounded by everything that I love.
Oh yeah.
So I can go look at the cards. I can go look at the games. I can play games. I can do whatever I want. I can create my own world that I'm already creating, like, and that I've been creating for years. Like, that's awesome. That's it. I'm sure that it beats the hell out of sitting in this office all day.
I mean, it is interesting. And
although it's a nice office, and tell Patrick that I did it all myself.
I will. I'll definitely tell Patrick you did it all yourself. But yeah, it is a very interesting time all the time. I can't say that I ever really have downtime, even when it's like 7 o'clock and we close on a Monday. I'm just like, all right, this day is over. How many cards do I have left to sort? Oh, only 572,000 more. All right, cool.
It's too much, man. That's too much. That is too much.
It is a lot, and I keep buying cards every day. And I look at myself sometimes in the mirror when I wake up, and I'm like, why do I do this to myself?
Because you're a collector. Because you love it. Because this is what gets you. Sorry about moving the microphone. Everybody just heard that. This is what gets you up in the morning, right? Like this is what you're. How long? When did you get into this? Like how long?
Oh man, like when I was a kid, I always wanted to do this type of stuff. I mean, I did want to be a herpetologist, which is, study of reptiles and amphibians, but that didn't exactly go the way I planned. So now
you can just create different reptiles and amphibians.
Well, yes, I actually do.
yeah, and put them in your games.
And thankfully, I have some scientific backing for it.
Awesome.
But yeah, I wake up in the morning, stretch, and just go on down to my dream.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. Anytime somebody sits across from me and you can tell that they're following their dreams and they're living their dreams, like that's the most important thing, I think, about all of this. And by all of this, I mean life, I mean work, I mean the stuff that we talk about on this show, right? Generally speaking, we're not, we're talking about businesses and nonprofits and people that put their heart and soul into stuff. So the fact that you've loved this since you were little and that you've created this whole world and this business and like so many things, and you get to work with your family,
Mhm.
and you get to just talk about the stuff that you love every day. And like that doesn't mean I the people that say do what you love to do and you'll never work a day in your life, it's still work.
Yeah, it
It's
is still
still work. It's
but
still stressful. You still roll your eyes at stuff. You still get frustrated. You still have all of the stress.
yeah.
But
I mean, I have many days where I'm just like, all right, how am I going to keep the lights on today?
yeah, yeah. But also you're like, but in the good moments, there's never anything better.
Yeah, I mean, I always think back to when I was a kid. I would buy collections from my classmates when I was like in 7th, 8th grade. And then when I was in 9th grade, I would take the money that I made and go on dates.
Nice.
And that's basically how I funded my dating experience when I was a kid.
Very nice.
Just buy Magic cards. Back in the old days, it was a lot of different cards than it is now. But, the Shivan Dragon was like a $20 card, and I'd sell 2 of them and, get to go on my date.
It's awesome.
Yep.
You know how I funded my dating experience in early high school?
How's that?
I didn't have any, so it was fine. It was fine. There just were no dates. But it's fine. That was me using my imagination at home.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's fine. I'm good. I'm good. It's it was a long time ago. Doing quite well for myself now. Thank you very much.
You have like I said, fantastic office, so I can believe it.
Thank you. I meant more in the relationships.
Well, good for you too. I mean, I'm on my 2nd marriage, so
Hey, there you go. I got a smoking hottie at home. I'm sorry, Jackie. I'm sorry that I just said that. I should edit it out. I won't. I'm making note. It's at 27 minutes into the show. I'm not going to edit it out.
Well, that's fair. Yeah, I also have my smoking hottie at home. I can't really complain.
There you go. Right. It's doing what you love and having someone you love at home, and also that you get to share this with is that's amazing.
Later on today, she's gonna be working in the shop with me.
That's awesome.
What we're doing.
That is awesome. I'm making Jackie come in later today. She does not work here. She does not work here. I'm just like, you need to get out of the house. So I want you to come just sit you can just watch TV in the big TV room. Would you say, okay, you're maybe a little bit of an expert on gaming and stuff. Would you say, because we have a very shallow like alcove that we decided to put our gaming setup in here, and we're just getting it set up, but we ordered the couch and the TV, and the entire time Patrick was like, this space is too small for a couch and a TV, and I was like, okay. And then he bought an 80-inch TV.
Yeah.
How big? Like, you can probably see it from there.
Yeah. I mean, when I walked in, I saw that it was a very nice TV.
And you're like, you're right next to it. Like, you're literally like this.
Yeah, you're like kissing the TV.
Yeah, to an 80-inch TV. I can use the TV stand as a coaster while sitting on the couch, but it's an 80-inch TV. It's not even arguably too big. It's just too big. It's like sitting in front of a movie screen. But I'm so excited about it. I haven't played any games on it yet, but I have watched several episodes of Breaking Bad, and I'm like, all right, cool. I can't wait to bring my PS5 over, and we also have I don't have kids that I know of that are but Patrick and Dave both do, and sometimes the kids have to come into the office.
Yep.
So that was another thing of like,
keep them.
And I'm sure their moms are like, don't sit too close to the TV, and they're like, impossible, Mom.
Exactly.
It's impossible to not sit too cause to the TV.
Yeah, because it's right there.
It's right there. It's literally.
I can reach out and touch it.
Yeah. But we're like, hey, that's a babysitter right there. They're old enough. They're old enough. They love video games. Actually, Dave's son loves Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
So we'll have to bring him up to the store.
Please do. Yeah. Pokemon, we have tons of.
That's awesome. How can people find you on Whatnot?
On Whatnot, I'm Zorn Alucard, ZORNALUCARD. You know, Dracula spelled backwards because I'm cool like that.
Oh shoot.
Yep. Back when I was a kid, when Yahoo just came out, I'm dating myself here, but I thought it would be cool to be like, "Hey, Dracula spelled backwards," and that's what my my normal tag has been since then.
I love it. I'm gonna follow you right now.
Awesome. Yep, on there
let's
I
see
do
here.
White Schwartz, I do Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and lots of waifu cards. If you are in the market for that type of stuff. But
Okay, spell it for me one more time.
ZORNALUCARD.
Yeah, I just realized that that the whole thing wasn't Dracula spelled backwards.
Yes.
And guys, I just want to say 5.0 rating, which is perfect. Perfect rating. 1,000 reviews for Zorn Alucard. 10.5 thousand things sold on Whatnot. Average ship time 1 day. And if you look at these reviews, it's, you know, great job all around. Never disappoints. Streams are always so much fun. Thank you so much. Free top loader, and it came in undamaged and had really good packaging. Amazing as always. Thank you so much. Everything well packed. Perfect delivery time. I love it. Incredible. Great seller. Great streams. Great products. Great packaging and fast shipping. Why go anywhere else? Streams are always a blast. One of my favorite sellers. Highly recommended. Came in such good condition and quickly. Thank you for packing it so well. Always being awesome, and for the freebies. Thank you as always. Enjoyed the stream. Packed, well shipped. A+++. And on and on and on and on and on. Dude, that's all. And 2.7 thousand followers. And like I said, you can, if you go on Whatnot, you can sell stuff with no followers.
Yes, you can.
And you can make good money with like 5 or 6 people in your stream.
You can. My first stream, I think it was 7 people.
You got to start somewhere.
You do.
You know, how many people on average would you say that you have in a stream now?
It depends on what I'm doing. If I'm doing my waifu stuff or my wife stuff, it's usually like 20 to 30 or 40. Sometimes I try and get like giveaways to be like, I will give away this box if you get 50 people in my stream.
Nice.
And then for my magic stuff, it's usually about 100.
That's awesome. That is really, really awesome. Guys, and if you're watching this and you don't know what Whatnot is, I highly recommend that you download it. You subscribe to him. Just rewind and get his info one more time. We'll have him do it one more time by the end.
Thank you.
And yeah, if you're not in driving distance of West Warwick and you're hearing this, or you are in driving distance but you just don't want to, go on Whatnot and check it out. And also, like, if you own a small business, if you have some extra stuff laying around your house, if you want to have a yard sale but you don't want to have people over at your house, go on Whatnot. You like live social shopping is here. It is massive in other parts of the world. It is growingly massive here. And with Whatnot, when I'm starting to see local people that and I don't mean juggernauts like my friend Herbie over here. Okay, I don't mean like my friend Herbie over here. I mean when I'm starting to see like local friends on Whatnot selling jewelry or selling, you know, selling some little things around their house and making a decent amount of side hustle cash, or whatever it may be.
I'm trying to get my mom on there.
Yeah, you gotta, guys. And if you don't know it right now and you're thinking, I don't want another app, if you don't like, you need to go on, you need to understand it, because if you don't think that when Snapchat came out, people said, I don't want to go on Snapchat.
That's true.
And then stories became a thing that are ubiquitous across all platforms.
Mm-hmm.
When TikTok came out, people said it's kids dancing. I'm not into that. I don't want to do that. And now you're seeing every single app is interest based now. Every single app is short form video first and forward.
Yep.
Get on Whatnot, because we've already had Facebook Marketplace for years.
Yeah.
And if you think that Zucks is going to see a huge sloth of people go to an app and do this and have success, like my friend Herbie here, and not go, how can we get in on that? How can we make Marketplace more interactive? How can we do those things?
Yeah, all the juggernauts are going to do it.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen. So go on there now, follow this man, get into some of the stuff that he's doing, purchase something so that even if you purchase something like quick, like I'm sure you have like little flash sales.
Yep, I do
and
dollar
stuff.
starts for stuff.
Exactly. So go buy something for $1 so that you can get it in the mail, so that you can do local pickup, so that you can see how it works and see what you're doing and see how to do it and see what it's like as a consumer, so that you can understand it, so that you can actually talk about it and have a reasonable. People are afraid of new things, man.
They are. I literally was afraid of it myself until I just started, and I was like, oh wow, this is pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I do packs on my show. I do $2 rip packs or $2 ship packs. If you want it, starts at $2. Go.
You're the man. I've loved this conversation. Now, when I said the hypothetical earlier, it was not a hypothetical. I am just like a sports video game. I don't even play like RPGs really. Like if you were to turn on my PlayStation, you would see MLB The Show, Madden, WWE 2K25,
Nice.
and FIFA or whatever it's called now. So what is it called? FA? No, I don't remember what it's called. It doesn't matter what it's called. The point is, if I'm coming into your store, like I'm walking into a whole world of that plus other stuff.
Yes. Yes.
And that's really awesome. And also, I'm sure, do you have classic video games?
Yep, we got all the classic stuff. We have base Nintendo all the way on up. We even have Atari 2600s. So yeah, we got the old stuff and the new stuff.
When I was a kid and my dad found his Atari and plugged it in, I was like in heaven.
Atari was rough. Those games were hard to beat.
Yeah. I was in heaven for like 5 minutes and I was like, I can't do that. Now and I maybe had Sega at the time. Like first console I started on was NES, obviously. Yep. Mario and Duck Hunt, baby.
Mm-hmm. I played the crap out of those.
I could never I've taught myself how to speed run Super Mario.
Oh, nice.
The original. Mm-hmm. And it's with the warps, obviously. I'm not good at this. So, but I can do with warps in about 7 or 8 minutes. 5 minminutes, 5 to 10 minutes.
That's insane. Good for you.
I
can't do that.
But that's it. But that's the old, like, but if you ask me to play the game, if you ask me to go through, like if I have to go past 1.2 or 1-2
yep.
to 1-3, I'm like, I don't know this. I don't know this land. I don't know where I am here. I don't know all the tricks to this. I don't know the speeds to this. Yeah. But I loved. Have you played Switch 2 yet?
Switch 2, no. I've seen a ton of them, but I haven't played any.
Me either. I think we're gonna get one for the office at some point, which I'm excited about. I was a big Wii fan. I like specifically for Wii Sports.
Oh, Wii Sports was good. I did actually play that a lot.
Wii Sports was, yeah. My parents and I used to have bowling tournaments every Friday for Wii Sports for years and years and years. And then we got Switch Sports. My friends got Switch Sports, and they were like, "Well, you're great at the bowling. You could like." I got it down to where I was like, 290 to 300 every
Oh my
time
God.
in Wii Bowling. And then they were like, well, let's do Switch Sports. And it's not the same. It's not the same spots. And I was like, this game sucks. I hate this. This isn't nostalgia. This sucks. Thanks for reminding me that my parents are dead, guys. And they're like, calm down. And I'm like, no, this is terrible. And they're like, play it a little bit more. I'm like, okay, it's fun. But so those are my I've learned that I play video games for control. I do. I play video games for control. I would rather like play a game on easy and destroy the competition.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Then chase a challenge, and then I get bored very easily because I'm like, well, there's not a challenge, and then I'll make myself have a challenge, and I'll be fine because I get pretty good at the game.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, yeah. So my friends who are basically like my family have been like over the years they've been like, you're so good at Madden, and I'm like, yeah. Sometimes though, they're like, well, you could go on a Madden tournament. I'm like, no, I couldn't, because they're all playing on All Pro.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all like playing against each other. And sometimes I put it on rookie and I score 500 points just because I want to. Just because that's how I take out my aggression. Sometimes
you just dominate.
I'll just take out my aggression like that. What if I wanted to get into a more cerebral game?
Mm-hmm.
Say I wanted to. I've played Red Dead.
Yeah, Red Dead's good. What do you feel about horror?
I don't like jump scares.
Okay.
But I think it would be good.
Like a good game for you might be Resident Evil. The Resident Evil series is really good.
Okay.
You can play it on lots of different difficulties, and if you just want to like house a bunch of zombies,
then I could do that.
Then you could do that.
Okay.
But like the horror genre is my wife's favorite, and I got into it more when actually I was with her, and I think Resident Evil might be good for you because you can just like dome some zombies, and then you can go up in difficulty, and as you do, you get secret weapons and stuff like that.
I remember playing Resident Evil or watching my best friend play Resident Evil as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the dark at like 1 o'clock in the morning. And it was genuinely scary.
Oh yes, it could be. I mean, even I was like with the lights on, being like white knuckling my controller sometimes.
Wow, that sounds fun. I every like Thanksgiving break for 10 years, we've got this thing going where we tell Dave to just play Red Dead Redemption 2, and we just want to sit there and watch just because that's what Thanksgiving is to me now, is just once the family all leaves, it's going over to Dave's and watching him play Red Dead Redemption 2, and it feels nice. And I'm like, this is winter to me. Like this is
that sounds pretty nice.
It's very nice. Yeah. And it's good. And then if his fiance ever plays, she literally just gets on a horse and just treats it like a horse and just walks around and it's the equivalent of like stopping at all the stoplights in GTA. Like she's like, I'm gonna get off the horse and I'm gonna feed it and I'm gonna tell her that she's a good girl. And I'm like, this is the most boring thing ever to watch, but also it's very peaceful. It's very nice.
I can get behind the peacefulness.
So yeah, we're a simple bunch. We're a simple bunch, man. What's your favorite go-to video game?
For me, I like Perfect Dark, all the way back on the 64.
Okay.
That was the game that I played for hundreds upon hundreds of hours. Didn't matter if 64 was old and obsolete. I was still playing Perfect Dark, putting up my laptop guns and blowing away a bunch of people.
Awesome. It's fantastic. We're going to have an N64 in here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I would suggest Perfect Dark, but mostly my friends were like, it's all GoldenEye. I'm like, no, Perfect Dark is where it's at. I got my Cyclones. I'm sitting in my hallway and I'm waiting for all the guys to come try and murk me. And I got it on Perfect, and I'm like, I'm going to kill 100 of you before I go to bed.
How did you do GoldenEye parties when you were younger?
I went to my friends' GoldenEye parties. I tried Perfect Dark parties, but I was the unpopular one. I would get like 3 other people, and we'd be like, "All right."
All of my friends' birthday parties for a few years were doing GoldenEye,
Yep.
and I was always like, "Oh God,
Yep.
I don't want to."
I went to them. I stunk at GoldenEye. I was like, "Get me on Perfect Dark." I would bring the game. I brought the game.
Is Perfect Dark a first person as well?
Yeah, yep. Perfect Dark is much like GoldenEye. It's just it's less fortunate twin sister.
We my mom, this must have been like 97, 98 when the PlayStation just came out. Got me Final Fantasy 7.
Oh, I liked 7. 8 was my favorite. I'm also controversial there though.
Here's the thing. Me and my cousin put Final Fantasy 7 into the PlayStation, and we were both like baseball, football, like that was all we played on the we put Final Fantasy 7 into the PS1, and we spent 2 hours trying to get any characters to move.
Oh.
And we couldn't figure it out, and we never played it again. And so that was that's how bad I am at like fantasy games.
Oh my God.
At the time, I'm better now. But
okay.
I was 9, 10.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair then.
So, but then is Final Fantasy 10 the one with like Sin? And
yes.
Okay. So my childhood best friend Jerry, Ben and Jerry, played. I watched him play Final Fantasy X the whole way through. People are surprised. Like, this is something that I always think is hilarious. Like, for a while, it's not so much anymore. But for like the last 10 years, you've seen a lot of like commentary in the zeitgeist of like, I can't believe kids watch other people play video games online now.
I do,
and
I'm like,
I watched my friends play video games in person.
Yeah.
As a kid.
Yeah.
It's great.
I did it too.
It's great. We used to watch when GTA 3 came out. We watched our friend, like we would all take turns, or Vice City was crazy.
Oh, I could bet that.
Yeah, Vice City was like we would 36 hours would disappear with just us taking turns at Vice City, and like somebody would sleep, and while people were sleeping, other people were playing.
I get that.
Yeah. 2002 was a crazy time, man. And yeah, so I'm like, I watched Jerry play the entirety of Final Fantasy X like it was a movie, and I loved it.
I could get that. Final Fantasy X was a good story.
Yeah.
Like I said, 8's my go-to, but most people couldn't get past the draw system in 8.
Okay.
Basically, it's you fight monsters, but you got to draw your magic from them. And most people are just like, "Oh, come on!" But the story was freaking great, and the graphics at the time were good.
Yeah.
But that was my go-to.
I also loved watching him play Metal Gear Solid.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that was when I got my PS2. He came over. He didn't have one. And he came over with his, and he bought Metal Gear Solid from my PS2 so that he could play it. And I watched him play it the whole time. So I think like there is a part of me that wants to play role-playing games because I love watching other people play role-playing games. Is that an RPG? Yeah, those are RPGs, right? Or are they not considered RPGs?
If you talk to people, some would say no, some would say yes. I'm with yes. Okay.
You tell me. You're the expert, man.
Hey, I think that they have just a different type of feel. They're still the same story arc that's going on.
Yeah.
It's just not the normal like side scroller stuff like you're talking about with Final Fantasy or like a Dragon Warrior, which turned into Dragon Quest. And
yeah,
I mean, I like them all. I played most of them myself.
I want to play a game. I really like, as far as fantasy stuff goes, I really enjoy watching Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Oh, Game of Thrones is great.
I want to play a video game that feels like Game of Thrones.
Okay.
What do you got for me?
Well, Game of Thrones is very hard to replicate.
Or like I want medieval. I want
mean,
medieval. I want sword play. I want.
the closest thing that I had played as to Game of Thrones was Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
Okay.
Romance of the Three Kingdoms. You have wars with other people. You have the intrigue. You have all that type of stuff. But Romance of the Three Kingdoms isn't really big upfront tops. I'm talking about like Romance of the Three Kingdoms, like 3 back in the SNES.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I used to play. And it was like, oh, well, I need to send rice to this province, and I need to, like make sure that this guy's over here, and I need to get Lu Bu because he was the, biggest bamf in the whole place. But for actual Game of Thrones type stuff, I'm sure that they have some stuff out these days, but I'm much more of a retro type guy.
All right. What's your favorite game ever?
Favorite game ever? If we're going back, Parasite Eve. Parasite Eve was fantastic. It's a role-playing game. I'm a big role-playing guy. Obviously, I made my own role-playing game. So
love it.
Parasite Eve was great. It's really hard to get one now because there was licensing issues.
Of course.
But a lot of those old RPGs right now are the hardest tickets in my store. They were like anywhere from like $50 to $100 to like $150 still. I was like, wow, I bought this like when it came out and it's still worth the same amount or more.
But that talks about, that just shows the staying power, right?
Yes. Staying power for RPGs is always huge.
Yeah. The games that I'm talking about, I don't even want to play last year's version. Like I'm like, once you get the 2K25 of the basketball, baseball, whatever, you're like, 2K24 sucks. It doesn't. There's no difference to it. There's literally no difference to it. One of my friends works. He was one of the head animating. He led an animating team for Fortnite, and then he worked for PlayStation, and now he works for, I want to say, Activision. Okay. And for a while he was in charge of one of the games he was in charge of was MLB The Show. And he was like, it is the most boring thing in the world to just be in charge of last year's updates. You're in a crunch because it has to be out by this date. It has to be out by this date. And you're basically just updating people's faces.
Wow.
And he was like, it is the opposite of, what I blah, blah, blah. Like what I love about, like, that was the business. Because you're like, I know, it's very weird. I have 2 friends that are both local people. One of them like worked on Fortnite and PlayStation and all of that stuff. The other one, I'm not exactly sure what his job is, but I know that he like did most of the creation of like Bowser's Fury.
Okay. Like
in his living room during COVID.
That is wild.
Yeah. He was real high up in Nintendo. And yeah, he Bowser's Fury was like his baby. So
yeah, I mean, during COVID, a lot of stuff got done. Let me tell you.
I know. That's why we're sitting in this room right now.
Yeah.
I did a lot of shit during COVID.
That's fair.
Okay, so we should wrap this up because we've been going for almost an hour, and I'm sure you got a lot of stuff. And also, you traveled nearly an hour to be here, so thank you.
Oh, not a problem.
Appreciate it. And also, you're the earliest guest that we've ever had, like I said. So thank you for that.
Oh yeah, not a problem. Punctuality is key, man.
Hey, man, I was still here on time.
You were. You're good.
I was still here on time.
Yeah, you are
just
good.
Not.
You were here 2 minutes before.
I woke up this morning and I went, I have a missed call from a 401 number that I don't have saved in my phone. This is Herbie.
Yeah.
And it was like 6 something. And you were like, are we still on for today? I was like, yes, we are. But I understand because you don't want to come down all the way if we're not on.
Exactly.
That's so, yeah.
Yeah, I sent an email the previous day and I was just like, oh, okay, I'll just give it a call. It's all good.
Yeah. Well, thank you for being here, man. I appreciate it.
Of course. I mean, this has been a great time. I love talking to people like you all the time. You have very much passion for what you're doing right here. It's very easy to tell.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's easy to tell the passion that you have, and you're so knowledgeable, and it's why you have 1,000 5-star reviews on whatnot. And I'm sure that Reality A Games has a bunch of 5-star reviews somewhere that I have not looked into for the IRL in real life store.
We got a bunch of 5 stars, but we got some interesting 1 stars. Well, those are always my favorite.
Listen, like,
oh, I have to tell you, if you don't mind, if
literally,
like,
I'm not
2
in
minutes.
I'm not in any rush.
So we have one guy who always gives 1-star reviews for Pokemon cards. He says that I have fake ones, and I'm like, okay, whatever. So what he did in order to test this Pokemon card is he put it in a hydraulic press. So he hydraulic pressed his Pokemon card. Now, when they make these things, in the old days, there was like, maybe there's an air bubble in there. Maybe there's a little itty thing. And when he hydraulic pressed it, like the whole card exploded. And he's like, well, I hydraulic press all my cards. And I'm like, you should hydraulic press like $100 card. There's an easy way to tell it's fake. Pokemon cards, when they're fake, they look like crap. You can easily tell. And if you look at like a ding, you can be like, oh, well, that's a ding on a real card as compared to, oh, wow, that thing's peeling over there. That's gross.
Oh, my God.
But yeah, he hydraulic pressed it and then he brought it back. I was nice. I took it back. I was just like, okay, I understand that, you did this. The card got destroyed. Here's your money back. And then he proceeded to 1-star review me into oblivion.
When I worked at Subway in high school, a woman came in once and she was demanding a refund on her steak and cheese sandwich from 2 days ago.
Okay.
Hold on. She said she got it. She said that I was the one that made it and that I made it wrong and that it was cold when she got it. It had been 2 days. She said, I have the sandwich in the car.
What?
She was like, it's disgusting. I'm not eating it. I have the sandwich in the car right now. It's wrong. And I was like, okay. And she came back in with that sandwich and proceeded to throw it against the back of the wall of our Subway. And when she did, it unraveled from the Subway wrapping that it was in. Wait. And it was indeed a steak and cheese. Not the type of steak and cheese that we had. And also it had mushrooms on it, which you may know, eagle-eyed viewers may know. Subway does not have mushrooms. Subway steak and cheese does not have mushrooms. There are no mushrooms at Subway. At the very least, there were no mushrooms in Subway in 2004. And I look down and I look at this sandwich, and I'm, as you guys maybe can tell, I'm a little bit of a sandwich connoisseur. I look down and I'm like, man, this sandwich I believe is from D'Angelo's. Did you put a different sandwich in one of our wrappers and come in and ask for a refund? And she proceeded to yell. And we were in a convenience store. It was like a Subway in a convenience store. Yeah. And she started like throwing things down from the convenience store. And like we had to call the police to ask her to leave. But it was someone came in, and if there was any like review system for that Subway at the time, like if they had a Facebook page or something, she would have trashed it. But like this woman came in requesting a refund with a sandwich from another company that apparently she didn't like, but I think she was just closer to the Subway now. I don't know where she got a Subway wrapping paper. I don't know if there was just like an extra wrapping paper in her car. I don't know how this happened, but someone threw a sandwich wrapped in a Subway wrapping paper at me at Subway. And since then, unless I saw it or I know it, I don't take a lot of reviews I take reviews with a grain of salt is what I'll say.
I mean, that's fair. That is wild, man.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Yeah. That was Yeah. Luckily, I was in school and I had social psychology the next day, and I was like, guys, I need to talk about this.
Right? You'd be like, I have a problem.
I was like, I have to talk about this. But yeah, someone threw a sandwich with mushrooms at me. I was like, where do you think I got that? Do you think I bring mushrooms from home to put in people's sandwiches? Like, also, this is a different type of steak. Subway has a very distinct microwaved steak.
They do, in fact.
Yeah. This is chopped. Where would we chop this?
Yeah.
Where would we chop this? Where would we shred this? This is impossible. You're at Subway, ma'am.
Yeah. We're at the bottom of the ladder here.
Sir, we are in a Wendy's. This is Wendy's. Anyway, thank you so much for being here, man. This has been so much fun. I didn't expect this to go an hour. I appreciate it. I hope I didn't throw off the rest of your schedule for the day.
No, you were perfectly fine. I scheduled for an hour and a half. I always make sure to have good margins. I loved being here. You're a fantastic guy. I think this is, like I said, a great office, and
all me.
I wish you the best of luck with everything here.
Thanks, man. You too. Really appreciate it. I already followed you on Whatnot, so I will see you next time you go live.
Excellent.
And we would love to have you
Wednesday or Saturday, depending on what day is. Wednesday would be the next one.
Okay, perfect. And go check out Reality A Game. I almost said E. Reality A Games in West Warwick. What's your physical address?
297 Providence Street in West Warwick.
297 Providence Street in West Warwick, and the website is currently being redesigned.
Yep, we're redoing the shopping area. We're going over to Shopify because it's just easier.
Perfect. And that's realityagames.com.
Yep.
So thank you guys so much for watching. This has been one of my favorite interviews that I've done in a long time. Really appreciate it. Herbie Hicks, everybody. I want to say thank you to all of our advertisers scrolling at the bottom of the screen, and we will see you guys next time. Bye for now.